Hey out there YouTube land, welcome back. Jazzy's here, and today we are going to be reviewing the Combiner Wars Leader Class Megatron figure. This is one of my more favorite Megatrons. He's probably the closest we'll get to a G1 looking Megatron. He doesn't turn into a gun, of course, he's a tank. I don't think Hasbro will ever do another Megatron gun figure. But this one here actually looks fairly good towards the G1 look. It definitely captures how he should look. It's a very nice looking leader class figure. Let's just get a little closer here. You have some light piping going there, which is nice. It's good detail on the chest, some purple paint there. Painted Decepticon logo. Got some more paint down here in his abdomen, and some nice molded detail, some ridges. Looks really nice. Shoulders, you actually got a little silver paint in there. Makes it a little stand out a little bit different. Big fusion cannon, which is of course your tank's weapon. And the tank treads actually kind of are reminiscent of his legs. My only issue, I think the legs are a little bit small. It'd be nicer if they were a bit thicker. They're a little thin for me, but all in all, I think he looks really nice. Just a quick comparison here with the Masterpiece Megatron. It's a little bit smaller, but yeah, I think they've captured the G1 look as best they could, considering they can't turn him into a gun. And here we have the Power of the Primes, Leader Class Optimus. They're pretty much the same size, and they look really good together. As I said, I think my only issue with how he looks is his legs. I do believe there is an upgrade kit for that if you really want. We do have a spring-loaded missile here in his cannon. I believe you just button here and it shoots out, and that should help take out someone's eye someday. Articulation wise, he is leader class, which unfortunately doesn't mean great articulation. The head is here on a ball joint. Lots of good movement. Shoulder, ratchet. You got your bicep swivel there at the elbow, and elbow movement as well. Clicking, nice tight joints on him. The hand, the fist does turn, which is nice if he had a gun. You got a waist swivel, and we do have good hip movement here at the legs, and you do have a bit of a swivel here for his thigh. Knee, got some movement there, and you also have a little weird movement here, so you can kind of give him broken leg Megatron. Not much here for the ankle. There is a little bit of ankle movement though, which is nice. But that's it for his articulation. Leader class, I find, should have better articulation than it does, considering its price. But I guess we're lucky it's as good as it is. It is Hasbro after all. But I do like him. I like the paint apps. I like the chest. I like his upper body. I guess really my only issue is his legs. His legs are kind of bald. Just get a better look at him here. Not a whole lot to them. Tank treads back there, and you do have tank treads back as a backpack here. And you can, I think you're supposed to have them up like that, but I keep mine down like this. Keep them out of the way, and it just makes the figure look a lot better from the front. Because I don't know if anybody displays their figures back on. It's pretty much facing out, and he looks really nice like this. Transformation wise, it's not all that difficult. What we will do is, it's been a while since I transformed him actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull these forward like this. And this panel here is going to come up as well over the head. The arms, as you can see, the joints in here are going to come up like so. These panels here will down cover the fists like that. And you'll want to take his cannon, turn it around, and push that down in between his arms. There is a tab here and a slot here. I'm just going to leave it loose for now while I do the rest of them. These tank treads here, you'll bring them up. There are tabs right here and slots in that panel that we brought up. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. Just tab them in like so. Now for the back here on the legs. That joint I showed you with the knee for broken leg Megatron, you're going to want to use that now to swivel this forward. And when you do this, you'll take his foot and you're going to move it up like this. And this is going to go right in here like that. Trying to see if there is a... Yep, there we go. Here's your tab and here's your slot for it. See it here at the bottom. And so now we will do the same for this leg. Bend him at the knee. Move the foot up and tab him in. So pretty much done. We can take the cannon now. This will slide out. And we will tab this in now on the turret. It looks like I got something missed here. Ah yes. This here part here from his waist, that needs to come down like this, down to the back of the figure. And now we can put his arms together with the cannon. And there we have Megatron in his tank mode. And this is a really nice looking tank. These treads do move. The surface I have it on is just going to not let it move very well. But those treads do move. It's really nice. The turret, you do have a bit of movement for it. It's just a really nice tank. It's probably one of the better tanks they've managed to do. My only issue is you can't move the turret up. So it's kind of just stuck in that one position. But it does shoot, which does make it cool. And detail wise, he's pretty much all silver, a little bit of red and some black. He hides most of the robot really well too. You don't see the arms, you don't see the legs. Essentially it's just, I think this is supposed to be down here a bit, but it's a really nice looking tank. It hides the robot really well. I definitely like this leader class figure. I'd love for Hasbro to do a Galvatron leader class as well, because the Galvatron we have was the Voyager class. We need a leader class Galvatron to go with this. He's an excellent leader class figure. I recommend getting him or even the Armada version. I don't have the Armada version, but it's essentially is a repaint of this. Might be a little bit of difference, especially with the head, but ultimately he's worth getting. Excellent Megatron here. My policy is to always buy Megatron regardless, and this one here is one worth getting. Until next time, this is Jazzy signing off. Have a good one.